Today's story is Waffles and Mochi. Why we need water. Written by C. Inez Manuel, illustrated by Sarah Rebar, and it's based on the Netflix original series Waffles and Mochi, created by Erica Thormalin and Jeremy Connor. As Waffle cleans the dishes in the bakery sink, she decides to splash Mochi with a little water. "Me," giggles Mochi. Suddenly, Steve the mop pops into the kitchen. "Yikes, why are you wasting water?" "It's just water," Waffles replies. "Just water?" Steve cries. "It's the most important ingredient in the world." "Okay, I'll turn it off," replies Waffle. But when she twists the knob, it breaks off and water sprays everywhere. "Now we're wasting more water," Steve exclaims. "I'm a mop. I was born for this. You go and learn everything about water, and I'll clean up." "Great idea," replies Waffles. "To Magikarp, Mochi." Waffles and Mochi hop into Magikarp. Their magical friend knows about everything and can go anywhere in the world. "Can you teach us all about water?" Waffles asks. "Mochi and I have to become experts so we can cook an amazing dinner for our friends." "Okay, set a course for water," says Magikarp. "Water is all around us and inside us," Magikarp explains. "Rain, rivers, and oceans are made of water." Magikarp zooms over the ocean. "We need water to drink. We need water to grow food. And we need water to cook. Water is life," says Magikarp. "In many places, water is hard to find," says Magikarp. "Let's visit our friends in a small village in Uganda to see how important water is." In Uganda, the friends see villagers collecting water from a stream. "People start and end the day by walking to a stream, river, or well," says Magikarp. "They fill jugs up with water to carry it back home. They use that water to cook, drink, and wash." "Water is really important and shouldn't be wasted," Waffle says. "Now that we know everything about water, we can cook for our friends." "Moop moop," Mochi agrees. Magikarp laughs. "Not so fast. There's a lot more to learn, like how water is used to cook food. Full steam ahead." Magikarp flies to a restaurant to meet a chef who cooks soup, dumplings, using steam. "You need boiling water to create steam," the chef says. "Be careful, steam is very hot." The friends are careful to not stand too close to the steam. "After you create steam, you can make your dumplings," he adds. Mochi is amazed. "Dumplings are small pieces of dough wrapped around meat or veggies," the chef explains. He places the dumplings in a bamboo basket, covers it, and puts it over the steam to cook. Waffles takes a bite of a dumpling. She slurps the soup. "Yum!" she exclaims. Mochi adds. He likes the way the dumplings look, but water doesn't really taste like anything, Waffle says. "How can it make food that's so delicious?" "In soups and stews, the ingredients share their flavors with the water," says the chef. That makes sense, but Waffles is suddenly worried. There's too much to know about water. Steve the mop said not to come back until we know everything. Waffles and Mochi are afraid they can't return to the supermarket. "Nobody knows everything," the chef says. "Chefs are always learning." "That's right," Waffle says, realizing. "We don't know everything about water, but we know enough to cook something for our friends." "Meep, moop, moop," says Mochi. Their friends are counting on them. "Water is the most important ingredient in the world," Waffle says as she, Mochi, and Magikarp zoom to the supermarket. "Now I know why Steve the mop didn't want us to waste it." Well, what would they cook for their special meal? Suddenly, they have an idea. A stupendous stew, Waffles exclaims. Let's get cooking. Back in the kitchen, Waffles and Mochi go to work. They put water in a big pot and start heating it. They chop up some of their favorite foods like tomatoes, corn, and mushrooms and put them in the pot. Then they add salt, spices, and herbs. As the water gets hotter, it starts to bubble and boil. The ingredients seem to be dancing. Mochi, this is definitely the best dish to show our friends how grateful we are for them, Waffle says. But what should we call it? On the roof of the supermarket, everyone is dancing and having fun. Waffles and Mochi give each of their friends a bowl of stew. We call it ratatouille. Waffles hands Steve the mop a warm bowl too. Thank you for cleaning up for us. Don't worry, Steve says, I love messes. They also give Magikarp a bowl, and Mochi thanks it for helping. Everyone loves the ratatouille, and they are amazed at how much Waffles and Mochi have learned about water. They give the two friends their water badges and big chef hats. Now, Waffles and Mochi are chefs. Let's get this party going, Busy says. We need some sweet jams. Oh no, Waffle exclaims. We never thought about dessert. What will we make now? And that's the end. Bye-bye, till next time.